when they are speaking about the waffles.
Oh my gosh. 20 money that we spent on grocery.
Okay, so let's begin with number one. Benji, let's begin with you. Okay.
Okay. The amount of money that we spent on grocery. Oh my gosh. 25 to 3,500 a month. Easy.
Action.
Mm, the amount of money.
Continue. The amount of money.
Mm, I don't remember the rest.
Okay, so let's check the rest.
My God. The amount of money that we spent on grocery. Oh my gosh. 25 to 3,500 a month. Easy.
Amount of money for buy grocery.
You are paraphrasing. You are understanding. You pass to Spanish and then from Spanish to English again. Because you said for. He never said for.
Okay.
But the word grocery, yes. Use your ears. Okay? Only ears, not brain. One more time.
My God. The amount of money that we spent on grocery. Oh my gosh. 25 to 3,500 a month. Easy.
Mm, The wish. The wish is pair of grocery.
The wish spare of grocery. No, eliminate that.
Wish, yes or not?
Never. No. No, we never said answer.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. Okay.
Mm, gosh. Mm, mm, no, no, I I don't put the attention.
Pay attention. Put
I,
attention is Spanglish.
I
Pay
don't
attention.
pay it attention.
Good. Present or past?
Uh, in past is I don't
Don't is present.
and I did put
Yes.
attention.
Negative.
I didn't put attention.
Put is Spanglish.
I didn't pay attention.
Excellent. There you go. In English, attention is money. So in English, you don't put money, you pay money. So when you're talking about attention, you pay attention.
Okay.
Okay? Remember, attention is money. Okay?
Okay.
Metaphorically, of course. Okay. Good. So let's go through. Laurita, what other words do you identify? Repetition, okay?
Yes, teacher. Thanks.
Action.
Raise your hands. The amount of money that we spent on grocery, oh my gosh. 25 to 3,500 a month. Easy.
20 to
Yes.
15,000.
Close. Close, close. You understood. Yeah, you understood
Three.
quantities, no?
Uh-huh.
But we never say, well, yes, she said 20, but it's incomplete. It's not only 20.
25.
Okay, that sounds better.
25. Three. 500.
Wrong. Those numbers
No, three.
are.
Oh, three.
She never said.
5,000.
She never said 3.
Oh, no.
Exactly. One more time.
Okay. I don't remember the numbers.
No problem, no problem. One more time. Go back.
Uh-huh. A month
My
easy.
God.
Ah, okay, okay. A month easy. Yes, this part is correct. Month. Easy. Okay. So in that portion, you're totally right.
Yes. The amount of.
Do you want to listen again?
Yes, please.
Second repetition. That's good.
Yes.
Gosh. The amount of money that we spent on grocery, oh my gosh. 25 to 3,500 a month. Easy.
35,000.
The word 35 is there, but she never said thousand. Like pronunciation doesn't match.
3,500.
Perfect.
Yes.
Yes. 100.
Okay. 3,500. The amount of money. We.
Perfect, because we're talking about family.
Yes, we of grocery.
Wrong. Eliminate off. Extra
No.
information.
Okay.
Final repetition. Okay?
Yes, teacher, please.
My God. The amount of money that we spent on grocery, oh my gosh.
We is correct. Sent.
Send. Okay, that sounds very similar, but the context don't match because
But
send money to who?
no.
So the context don't match. Phonetically sounds similar.
Okay. Sent. No. Spent.
Sounds better. Excellent. Now pronunciation. Because look, the word is spend because we are talking about money, no?
Okay.
But
On
now
grocery.
observe. Be careful, be careful, be careful. When we are talking about
Spending obtain things.
no, it's too well. Okay, when you buy
With money.
exactly when you buy with money, you spend money,
Okay.
right? But now there is an issue. There is an issue here. Observe. We have the word spend, okay? And we have the word we.
Mm-hmm.
The reason is very difficult to understand is because pronunciation. Because American people at the beginning, you understood send, no?
Mm-hmm.
You understood send.
Mm-hmm.
This is very interesting because when you pronounce send,
Mm-hmm.
you start with S,
Mm-hmm.
no?
Mm-hmm.
But
Spend.
for some reason, exactly, for some reason, when we pronounce spend, we collocate an imaginary spend,
Spend. Okay.
and this is totally incorrect.
Incorrect. Yes.
Never collocate an imaginary e when you say spend. So check. Exactly. If you pronounce we spend, you
Spend.
need
Uh,
to put the words together. Together.
together words we spend. Okay.
Exactly.
We spend.
That's why you understood send,
Mm-hmm.
because you expect that the woman pronounces
We spend.
spend.
We spend.
And she will never pronounce spend. She will
No.
pronounce we spend on.
And
We spend.
okay.
Probably that happened also to Benji in this case.
We spend. Okay.
Understood, guys? Everybody understands this?
Yes.
Yes.
Cool.
Yes.
Very cool. So then let's go through the next one. Okay?
Mm.
Do you have more information, Laurita, or we pass to Elsie?
No. Mm, wait. Okay. I apply the logic.
And what's the logic?
On grocery.
Correct. Very good. On grocery. Every time you say spend, you need the connector on.
Yes.
All the time. Spend on grocery, spend on internet, spend on rent, etc. The last one. Elsie, do you have the last mysterious word?
No. Moment. The amount of money that no.
Okay, yes. You're so close.
That.
Ahorita, very good. What is that?
Yes. I need points.
You need points. Exactly. Good job. Excellent job. The amount of money that we spend on grocery, oh my gosh, 25 to 35,500 a month, easy. Confirmation. Let's listen.
The amount of money that we spend on grocery, oh my gosh. 25 to 3500 a month. Easy.
No problem, right?
Yes.
Perfect. How do you gossip this?
Mm. She said
She said,
she said the amount of no. She said that, please,
excellent.
that the amount of money that we spent
Excellent. In past.
on grocery. Okay. Oh my gosh. 25 to 500.
Uh-oh. You are...
35,
Okay.
3,500
Mhm.
a month, easy.
Easy. Okay, observations.
Oh,
Yes, before. I'm not going to tell you the incorrect.
okay.
You tell me the corrections, okay? I give you one opportunity.
Mhm.
Number one, expressions don't go in the gossip.
Okay.
You never copy exactly the expressions. You copy the most important information,
Okay.
but not the expressions,
The expression "oh my gosh" is incorrect.
right? It's
It's
not
mistake.
necessary to gossip. When you gossip, you don't say, oh my gosh.
Okay.
Now, second observation. Are you part of the family? Are you Laura Reyes or Laura de Ricos?
I don't understand, please.
I repeat. Are you Laura Reyes or Laura de Rico?
She said, no. She said,
Okay.
um, um, mm, they spent.
Complete idea. And
Okay.
remember, person verb complement, eh? One, two,
Yes.
three, action.
Yes. She said that the amount of money that they spent on grocery, 25 to 13,500 amount only.
Almost. Verb.
Ah,
Verb.
no, teacher.
Sure? Are you sure you're very close? Only the verb.
The verb
Uh-huh.
is spent.
Uh, but we say that, no?
Okay, that.
And according to the formulas, you say person that,
Uh-huh.
verb number one, and after that, verb number two. This is in the
Okay.
formulas of that.
Entonces, she that.
I don't know.
Okay. Yes. Yes, teacher.
Over here, that.
That.
Ooh, which that? Okay, over here. Observe.
Yes.
The exercise. Let's talk about this. The exercise was very complicated. This is idea number one.
Mhm.
Idea number two, nobody could do it. So connecting the two ideas, you get the exercise that nobody could do. Idea number one, nobody is a person, could is the verb, could do is the verb, comma, secondary verb was very complicated. So you have two ideas in one.
Mhm.
You see? The same is happening in this sentence. Idea number one, they spend on grocery.
Okay. Is
Idea number two,
idea
35.
number two is who? No. No. I know, teacher.
No?
I don't
Surrender?
know, teacher.
Okay, that was so close.
Yes, teacher, but I don't know. No.
In this case, it's about comprehension, Laurita.
Yes,
She,
teacher.
she
No.
said that the amount of money that they
Okay.
spent on
You say that the
grocery,
amount of money.
that we spend on grocery, don't they, sorry, they spend on grocery was 25 to 3,500 a month.
Okay.
Because the amount of money that they spend on grocery, the complete idea is part one. Part two, or second verb, was 25 to 3,500.
Okay.
Got it?
Mhm.
So everything was so well done. But now I connected the last classes, the,
Yes.
the
Yes.
connectors.
I understood.
No problem. It's difficult. I know that it's difficult. That's why it's important to practice. Don't worry. So Elsie, you're gonna help me with the next one. Okay?
Okay.
Let's go.
Boxes of waffle.
25 to 3,500 a month. Easy.
In a week, we go through 15 boxes of waffles, 20 rolls of toilet paper,
18 loads of clothes a week.
Oh, was very low.
Yes, it was.
Oh,
I know. I know.
oh, teacher. We go through
We go through.
will you repeat again?
Okay. Good job. Separation is the best. Okay, separate information, etc. Again.
Oh my God.
a week, we go through
25 to 3,500 a month. Easy.
In a week, we go through 15 boxes of waffles, 20 rolls of toilet paper,
18 loads of clothes a week.
In a week?
Excellent. Okay.
In a week,
Uh-huh.
we go through
Uh-huh.
50 boxes of waffles. Waffles.
Excellent. Uh-huh.
Again, please.
Okay. Mm, let me just check that.
Oh,
Okay.
teacher.
I'm trying to help. I'm trying to help. I know it's too long, but it's just grouping words. Okay. So let's go. Third repetition.
20 rolls. In a week, we go through 15 boxes of waffles, 20 rolls of toilet paper,
18 loads of clothes a week.
Oh, no. 20 papers, something like that.
Okay. Uh-huh.
20 bowls of papers.
Impossible bowls because bowl is like the Super Bowl,
Oh, teacher.
Yeah. But the connector is correct here.
I can do it. Do it.
Yes, you can.
No, teacher. I only have a neuron. No.
And he's hungry, yeah, no?
Okay. The last? Ah, no.
Yes.
Okay, the
We
last.
have one more chance. Uh-huh. Okay. Oh, actually, let me switch this over here. Okay, let's go.
20 rolls. In a week, we go through 15 boxes of waffles, 20 rolls of toilet paper,
18 loads of clothes a week.
18 gloves. Gloves? No. Lot of week? No. No. Is
Over here.
my best teacher.
Okay, so
I
what about the previous information? Did you catch anything before?
sorry?
Did you catch previous information? The toilet and the boxes of waffles?
No, I I don't get I didn't get the word after 20.
Uh-huh.
No.
Probably you need to, you know the word because it's super easy, but you need
Mm,
to connect the context.
Paper. Paper? No.
Well, that's not the word, but it's there.
Oh,
You know? Ah, exactly. Because it's toilet paper, you know?
lucky.
Exactly, yes. That's a good shot. But the mysterious word is still there.
Sorry, teacher.
So, no problem. Let's go now to Benji. Benji, help us. We
Come
need
on,
your
Benji.
help. Ready?
Okay.
Let's go. One, two, three. One, two, three, actually.
T. Easy. In a week, we go through 15 boxes of waffles, 20 rolls of toilet paper,
18 loads of clothes a week.
15 boxes, ¿no?
Yes. It was 15, not 50.
Ajá. 20 ro- rolls.
Exactly, like sushi.
Ah, sushi roll.
Exactly.
Okay.
Sushi roll, right? But also, when you are talking about paper, that's a roll of paper. So that's the thing.
Eh, 18 lots of clothes.
Like the vocabulary, no?
Ajá.
Excellent. Loads. 18 loads of clothes. Clothes with the. Ah, there it is.
I forget the last word.
Forget every day or forgot in the past?
uh, I forgot.
Excellent. So let's listen again.
T. Z. In a week, we go through 15 boxes of waffles, 20 rolls of toilet paper,
18 loads of clothes a week.
On week?
Close. Very close. It's not on.
Not on. To week? No.
To week doesn't match.
What? Of week.
Now you are guessing, you know. Now you are speaking to Jesus Christ. So we need to repeat the video. Last chance.
Okay.
20 rolls of toilet paper,
18 loads of clothes a week.
Come on, Benji. That's remember time expressions. Remember routine time expressions.
For week. No.
Incorrect. Oh my god. So let's go to Laurita. That's your chance, Laurita. What's the last word?
Benji, please.
Come on, Benji.
A
You can,
moment.
Laurita.
Is off? Of
Off
week?
week. Benji said off.
Of
Of.
off?
Benji said off already, and it's not off.
Week on?
On week, Benji said on.
No. I I heard off. Again, please.
All right. First repetition.
Yes.
Remember, Laurita, there are time expressions. That's the most important part, okay? Time expressions. Listen.
rolls of toilet paper,
18 loads of clothes a week.
Or?
or week.
No.
Probably no, the phonetic too. Neither phonetic nor context.
No.
Second chance. Let's go.
Rolls of toilet paper.
18 loads of clothes a week.
It's phonetically is very difficult.
Week?
Yes. Again,
A week?
Laurita, you are correct. A
No?
week. Yes.
Oh,
Exactly. Good job. Good job. So what about a week? The symbol, you are not connecting symbols, guys. Pronunciation. When you pronounce a in Spanish, you open. In Spanish is e, I, O, U. This is in Spanish. But in English, you have all these possibilities for a. You have possibility a, like in Spanish. We have possibility A, like the alphabet, no? A, E, I, O, U, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, no? This is the pronunciation. Or the schwa. So a week.
a week.
A week is not a week, you know?
A week.
Exactly. That's why you understood or, but or is a different thing too. Or is more intense.
Okay. Or.
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 That's not similar.
No.
Not similar, but this. 18
Sounds similar.
loads sounds similar. So let's pronounce together, people. 18 loads of clothes a week. Go. Everybody.
18 loads of clothes a
18 loads
week.
of clothes
Week.
a week.
A week. Together. A
Oh.
week.
Week.
Exactly. It's not a week, it is not a week. It's a. Exactly. Confirmation.
18.
Rolls of. In a week, we go through 15 boxes of waffles, 20 rolls of toilet paper.
18 loads of clothes a week.
Okay. Okay.
There you go, guys. It's
Teacher,
correct. Elsie.
I have a question.
Yes.
Oh, this means like in Spanish like a la semana.
Yes. Well, there is an expression for. Let me present to you.
I asked that because I always hear but in my
Yes.
mind I
Doesn't it doesn't match, no?
I use
Per week.
per week.
Per week. That is like an Spanish translation. Like if you speak about gallons of gasoline, for example, is, for example, my car spends 25 liters per kilometer. You know? So if you are talking about a relation in gasoline and speed, you use per. That's also a mathematical terminology. For
It's
example,
only for quantity or
only
volume.
for quantity. only for quantity and volume. Exactly.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Pair is for quantity and volume. For is for presence. For example, this cell phone is for you, right? The word for is different. So when you are talking about frequency, we use the word days a week. This is the presentation that I give to my beginners.
Days a week.
This is for my level 1. And in level 1, we check the time expressions for frequency. Formulas for routines, time expressions for routines. This is frequent. How frequent? Every day, usually, often, days a week, and you can transform days a week is an independent expression. Independent expression for frequency. You can say 2 days a week, 3 days a week, 4 days a week. Or like the Beatles. Do you like the Beatles?
Not really.
Not really. Come on. 8 days a week.
Oh. Okay.
You see? We are talking about a metaphoric way because how many days does a week have?
7.
7. But they are thinking about you 8 days a week. You know? Right? 8 days a week, I love you, which means they are very, 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 very in love.
Thank you, teacher.
You see,
Okay.
that's a very good expression. I recommend that song to you. Listen to music in English and get familiar with expressions. Is exclusive for frequency, eh? This is only for frequency. And you can say, for example, one time a month. I celebrate my birthday one time a year.
A year.
You see? So you can make variations. Once a day also is another form to say every day, once a day.
The sentence of the birthday, is it correct?
Yeah, I
Okay.
celebrate my birthday one day a year. Or one time a year.
One time a year. Okay.
That's another form. Take it as a note. Okay. So Laurita, destiny came to you.
Yes, teacher.
Let's go. Let's check. What is your gossip? 1, 2, 3.
Yes.
Action.
He said.
He who, the mother or the father? No, yes.
Father said. That in a week they went through 15 boxes of waffles.
Pronunciation? What's the number?
15.
15. Let me
No?
because yes, 15. Again.
15. Went through 15 boxes of waffles. Is a second part. Same the after.
Well, it's necessary. The information is there.
20 rolls of toilet paper. 18 lots. Lots is a verb, yes?
No. It's a concept.
It's a concept?
Yes,
Okay.
in the vocabulary we have the word load.
Lots. Ah, okay.
And load is
Ah, okay. It's a large,
a quantity of work.
yes.
A quantity of work,
Okay.
right? This is a load.
Okay. Okay. Of 20 lots of clothes.
Congratulations, Laurita. You revenge your point. Exactly. You avenge your point. You are the avenger.
Yes.
The avenger of
Avenger
points.
today.
Today. Very good.
Thanks.
Laurita, very good. Okay, so let's
I
go
just
through.
studied all day.
Yeah, oh, very good, eh?
Mm,
Congratulations, Laurita. That's a
yes.
good job. Excellent practice.
Thanks, teacher.
Okay. Just a minute, Jessie is in the chat, so let's say hello to Jessie, okay? Hi, Jess.
Hi, thank you.
Hello.
When I saw I was the attendance, is here Benji? Hi,
Hi,
Benji. Good
Layes.
night. Lau?
Present. Hello.
Hi, Lau. Thank you. And Elsie.
Hello.
Hi, Elsie.
Good night.
Thank you for being here. So, thank you, everyone. Have a good night.
You
Good
too,
night.
Likewise.
Bye.
Bye.
See you.
Mm,
Very good. You studied all the way. Excellent. Good job. Let's go then to where are you? Next idea, okay? The next person would be Benji.
$25 to $35.
Paper,
No.
we both rolls of toilet paper.
18 loads of clothes a week. No ashy legs, right?
No ashes.
No.
We both have multiples on both sides of our family, but we have the most multiples that anyone has ever heard of.
Where's Darius and
Okay, we are going to focus on the dad. Okay?
mm,
Let's listen again.
we have a lot of
Okay.
multiple? No, yes. Mm,
Okay, one more. What else?
We have a lot? No.
Uh, no.
Okay.
I actually don't remember the order, but no, he never says a lot. Second repetition.
Yes.
But we have
No ashes.
No.
we both have multiples on both sides of our family.
Multiple sounds. Some sounds.
Okay. Yes, he said, okay. Yes, he said multiple, but he never said multi-all. He pronounced it a little different. What is the other way you can say this?
It's not the multiple.
Yes, but he said it differently.
Okay.
Exactly. Remember, okay, let me help you. Multiple is countable. If you're talking about the description is multiple. And the concept is countable. Possible one multiple, two multiples, three multiples, many multiples. It depends. Okay, so let's listen again. Third repetition.
But
No ashes.
No.
we both have multiples on both sides of our family. But
Is correct we have? Because I guess that the man says, the people says something the multiple.
Sounds very similar, but no. The thing that is affecting the pronunciation is that at the beginning he says oh. So when he said oh, he added an extra syllable and that confused you. Oh we have.
Okay.
So no, he never said the people. But what about multiple? Was it multiple or multiples?
A multiples
Multiples. Multiples is contradictory because multiples is plural and I is singular.
are
R.
are multiple? No.
Eliminate R. But the word is multiples.
Okay.
Okay? So that's it. Let's go for help.
Give up.
Okay? Yes, I know. He's speaking very fast. In previous generations, one student told me, "Come on, teacher, that is a rapper or what?" You know, I was like, "No, man, he's not rapping. You know, he's talking normally." So no, he's not rapping. Okay, he's talking very normally. Let's go now with Elsie. What do you have?
I hear both sides of
Exactly.
family.
Exactly. Uh-huh. Uh,
Sides. Oh, of is wrong.
and actually, yes.
Okay.
Wait, did you say both sides?
Yes, both with th side
Uh-huh.
of family.
Okay. Yes. Femo. The pronunciation for this is femo.
Family.
Family. Uh-huh.
Family.
Exactly.
Family.
That's pronunciation.
Uh,
Okay, so let's listen again.
sorry. Please.
Sure.
on both sides of our family.
Oh, ashy legs, right?
No ashes.
No.
We both have multiples on both sides of our family.
Oh, no. Ooh.
That was very fast.
Come on, teacher.
It's easy, come on. It's just, I mean, he's speaking fast, but it's easy to understand. It's just,
I guess the man is a rapper.
exactly. You agree? It sounds like a rap god, but it's not a rap god. It's a normal person. I promise you that.
Again. Again, teacher, please.
Again. All right, let's go.
Yes.
But
No action.
No.
We both have multiples on both sides of our family.
No,
Nothing?
no,
Really?
nothing.
Okay, that's very interesting.
Laurita is our salvation.
Exactly.
Yes,
She's going to
Come
save
on,
us.
Laurita.
for
Hey,
the for the team.
For the
what
team.
happened with you?
Need another extra point
It's
for
Friday.
me.
It's Friday, you
Need,
said.
do you don't need your point?
Aha, excellent question, eh? You don't need your point, guys, or what? What's up?
Only our family?
But okay, yes, the word is our, but remember, Laurita, let's add an extra pronunciation.
Our.
Kinda, exactly. You can pronounce our,
Our.
but you can also pronounce our.
Are.
Our.
In this
Our.
case, you connected very, very well, but the father pronounces our family.
Uh-huh.
Not our.
Or yes.
Exactly. So pronounce it
Is
of our family.
our family of our
Together, of our family.
our family of our family
Of our family.
because didn't understand
Right, exactly. Because if we expect our, we never gonna catch it.
of our family.
The part of our family. Okay. So, first repetition. Let's
Yes,
go.
please.
But
No action.
No.
we both have multiples on both sides of our family.
Hold. No, teacher.
No, very fast.
It's very fast.
Yes. Yes, keep.
Logic is of our family.
Logic.
My logic.
Okay. Yes, sometimes you need to complete it with logic. In this case, the missing words, the mysterious words, need audio. You need to pay attention to the small phonetics. So let's go to Benji and I'm gonna play it slowly. Only one chance, okay?
Yes.
Because we go slow.
You can.
Yes. So Benji, only one chance, but slow.
Yes, only.
Okay.
Benji.
1, 2.
But we have the most. We both have multiples on both sides of our family.
We are? Oh.
Because you can say we are half.
No, we. No.
Elsie, let's go for the next one. Slowly, only one chance.
Okay.
No.
We both have multiples on both sides of our family.
Both. We both.
Yes.
The same word.
The same word.
We both have multiple birds. Birds.
Multiples birds. Multiple. Impossible because if you say multiples birds, you need multiple. The adjective. In English, adjectives are never plural. You never say the beautiful girls. You know, you say the beautiful girls.
Well, I hear bird.
Bird. Wrong.
Okay.
We are talking about both sides of our family.
I tried. Like I don't know what is the word. Race? No. No. Sorry. No, teacher.
No? Okay. So, Laurita, final chance, slowly.
Yes.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, action.
But
No.
we both have multiples on both sides of our family.
On both?
Okay, let's go. The word is on. On both
Okay.
on both sides of our family. If we have multiples, it's like, okay, my wife has multiples in
In
her
a
family,
family
and my family too have multiples
on both sides.
on both sides of our family. So again, we both means me and my wife. Okay?
Oh.
And on both sides of the family is speaking about the mother's family and the father's family. Genetically, it's very possible to have multiples. You know what I mean? Because they have genetical similarities.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Yes.
And this is, if you see the TV show, you will see that 2 occasions they had multiples by accident. So imagine you expect 1 baby and then surprise you get 3. And it's like, okay, in the second time they get multiples again. So they have 6 babies now, you know? That happened to them.
He's a Superman.
He's a, he's a super, no, and the superwoman to to deliver so many babies, you know?
Yes, but he
Turbo.
pays for all of them.
No, Jesus Christ, imagine the exhaustment. Very exhausting. You know? That's crazy. So that's the situation. Laurita, you have another chance because you completed the work. That's, you know, when you study, guys, you have good luck. It's automatic.
Yeah. It's
So 1, 2, 3, action.
because the teacher put
Uh-huh.
como lento, slowly.
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 Yes, it helped, no? Phonetically, it was easy to detect the on both
On
sides.
on both.
That helped. So, gossip.
He said that they both had multiples on both sides of their family.
That's another point. Let's go. Good
Wow.
job. Laurita is having an Avenger moment.
Let us something.
The woman in federation.
Oh my
Again.
Again.
Because I don't I don't have I don't have exam.
Exactly. So we need these extra points. They help. They really help. Yes, and it's helping 2 things: extra points in the exam and your ability to listen. I am super interested on your ability to understand phonetics. That's my
Yes.
priority.
I just studied today.
Nice. If you continue, your
Studied,
listen
yes.
will become
Yes.
really good.
Yes, teacher. Thanks.
Good job. Good job. So let's pass to the next. Let's go with Benji. One more idea. We have 10 minutes.
But we have the most.
No, wait. This is slow.
No, this is good.
This is good? Hell no. Real life, no slow.
Oh, no, correct.
Okay.
Okay, come on.
Overtime.
No.
We both have multiples on both sides of our family, but we have the most multiples that anyone has ever heard of.
Action.
But we have
Aha, aha, aha.
the multiple.
That's the way. Okay. Second repetition.
Multiples, no, it's
Okay. You said multiple. In this moment, you said multiples. So it's different. What do you
okay,
prefer?
okay.
Okay.
Where's
Of our family, but we have the most multiples that anyone has ever heard of.
The most multiple, but we have the most multiple.
Pronunciation.
Multiple,
Multiple only one? That's impossible because the most is
the most multiples.
excellent. Exactly. You cannot say the most multiple. You say the most multiples. Plural.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm, uh, yeah, repeat, please.
All right. Third repetition.
Sides of our family, but we have the most multiples that anyone has ever heard of.
The anywhere,
Close. Continue.
the anywhere, the hat? No,
Mm, mhm. Close.
hat?
Phonetically matches. Had no. That's definitely not.
No, I pass.
All right. So we need Elsie's help. Ready, Elsie?
Um, but we have the most multiples that
Good.
we
Yeah, no.
that the we have the multiple that
Okay, okay.
anyone never heard at all.
All, did you say all like everything?
Yes.
Wrong. These are all. But the phonetic is similar.
Never
Very, very similar.
never ever that we any no that any never heard of
Anyone, eh? Not any.
anyone. Okay. The could you repeat, please?
Sure. First repetition.
Our family, but we have the most multiples that anyone has ever heard of.
Oh, uh, her no.
What? Here?
Her it
Here,
no.
it, that phonetically is very different.
Anyone has?
Good.
Yeah.
Good, because we said exactly in the vocabulary, we saw that the word anyone, there's a note. Use singular verbs with pronoun. is, was, or verbs with s. So we cannot say anyone have, you need to say anyone has.
Anyone? Oh.
Yes, of course. Talking about is anyone, does anyone, does anyone. So in this case, is anyone has, which is an affirmation.
Has anyone? Oh. Again, please.
Again, let's go.
Alphabet after.
Up there.
Tell them to come down. I want the. Where's.
Family, but we have the.
No.
We both have multiples on both sides of our family, but we have the most multiples that anyone has ever heard of.
Ever.
Excellent.
But we have the most multiples that anyone has ever heard. I hear.
Yeah,
Ever hear? Blah,
exactly.
blah, blah.
But at least you know that it's monosyllable.
Oh.
You are correct. Let's go. Excellent. Heard of. I know this is so confusing because the connector is at the end. So
Is it phrasal verb?
no, it's not a phrasal verb. Is okay, so difficult to explain. I need to speak Spanish for this, okay?
Okay.
Este es un tema que enseño a los aspirantes a B2.
Okay.
Cuando hay avanzados también, en C1 también lo volvemos a ver, porque cuando usas, o sea, en español dices, nunca he escuchado de eso, nunca había escuchado de eso. Y entonces, en inglés, cuando dices el verbo heard, o sea, escuchar, heard, dices conector of. Escuchar de se dice en inglés hear of, y en el pasado heard of. Entonces, ¿cómo dirías en inglés? Nunca he escuchado de eso. I have never heard of that. Ese that que le puse al final es equivalente al español. Por lo tanto, esta oración es básica o intermedia, porque estamos traduciendo de literal. Lo que pasa en avanzado es que vemos que hay partes de la oración que no son necesarias. Entonces, esta oración se traduce a: tenemos la mayor cantidad de hijos de los que nadie había escuchado. Y eso de los que nadie había escuchado, en español no hay ningún conector al final, ¿ya viste? En español termina la oración en escuchado. Bueno, cuando hablamos inglés, hay ciertas palabras que van pegadas unas con otras y no son phrasal verbs, simplemente van pegadas porque sí. Eso sucede con las preposiciones. Y entonces, cuando dices, por ejemplo, ¿de qué quieres hablar? Este de se va al final en inglés. Y dices, what do you want to talk about? Por eso las preguntas se vienen en about, algunas. ¿De dónde eres? Where are you?
From.
Otra vez el conector se nos fue al final, ¿ya viste?
Yes.
Y en este caso, de las, con los suspensive points, de los que nadie había oído hablar. En inglés es that anyone has ever heard. Y nos vamos, este B se va al final también. Off.
Okay.
Eso lo vamos a ver el próximo mes. Bueno, el próximo nivel, más bien. Cuando terminemos este.
Okay. Thank you, teacher.
I know, era muy avanzado el rollo, pero así estaba. So, Elsie, your extra point. Time to rescue it. 1, 2, 3, action.
Oh,
Gossip.
he said
Ajá.
that
Yes.
they had
Mhm.
the most multiples that anyone had ever heard of.
You have an extra point.
Eh,
Yes, let's go. Let's go. So, my people, what a very good class. Very, very good class. We finished for the day. Excellent. I have your extra points right here, and I hope to see you two on Monday. Have a very good weekend. Relax, eat a lot, drink a lot, and do
an
whatever you
extra
want a
point
lot.
because we were only 3
So,
on Friday.
exactly. We are extra point for studying on Friday.
Yeah.
Look at that, eh? Look at that.
Thank you, teacher.
See you. Have a nice weekend.
See you
Thanks.
guys.
Good night.
See you.
See you
Good
on
night.
Monday.
I'll see you on
Happy
See
Monday.
you
weekend.
on Monday.
Yes, of course. See you on Monday.
See
Yes.
you.
Bye bye.
Bye. Good night.